All right, folks, welcome to the next video, PoppaCast. It's your boy, Big Poppa, along with my co-host, Big G, and our very special co-host today, the man, he's not a myth or a legend, the newest employee of Scopely, Davey D.
Hey, good to be here. Good to be here.
So normally we put together these video podcasts, which I affectionately call the PoppaCast, to interview players and faction leaders and just get a background on certain things. Today we're doing a special edition where we're not interviewing anybody, but we're actually going to discuss the new tiered VIP system that Scopely is going to be coming out with, either later in this week or sometime next week. They're going to be rolling out with it. Now, many of you read about it on Reddit. Some of you have watched Guersan's video as well, where he literally just read the information to you from Reddit, for those of you who are too lazy to read on your own.
And added comments.
Of course. And those, but we're actually going to go in depth. We're going to discuss it. We're going to give you our opinions and breakdowns. And basically, we're going to give you a good background information as to what's going on here. Just a little bit of background information. Eric had actually approached me and Guersan in New Orleans about this. He had a little quick conversation. He goes, what do you guys think of a tiered VIP system? So I said, what do you mean? He goes, well, the current VIP system currently stands, you pay $2.99 a week and you get this, this, and this, and it's pretty standard. And then he's like, well, what if we had one VIP system that was $2.99 a week and included this, but then we had a second one that was $4.99 and included this, and one that was $9.99 and included this? I said, well, you'd really have to include a good thing with it to make it more suitable for people to pay more money.
And the different tiers, that's something that they actually got requests from the players to have different of.
And for those of you who have filled out the in-game surveys that come out every so often, they actually did have one. I don't remember when, but there was something saying, how much would you pay for this? How much would you be willing to pay? It was actually a tiered VIP system. One of the things which they're not implementing that Eric and I had discussed was at a certain level of VIP, you can use trainers, one trainer on two people. So that's something they may still consider for the future. But these are the different things that happen with VIP. So they're going to be rolling out this new VIP. The reaction so far, not good, as you would expect. Anytime they implement a new system that's going to cost people money, people immediately say, why do we need to spend more money? Why this? Why that?
It's not good as it. I mean, I've seen a lot of great comments, but I mean, there's always, like, it depends where you check. If you check on Reddit, there's barely ever anything positive there.
If you look on Reddit, it's a bunch of people sitting behind their computer with their tinfoil hat, just ready to comment. And
well, there's some valid comments too, though.
Yeah, I try to stay off Reddit because, well, all right. So let's get the quick breakdown. So obviously, the current VIP system, we currently pay $2.99 a week for that VIP system, which includes access to Triple H, the King of Kings, and its current benefits with the auto clear tickets and instant access to hard mode, as well as instant access to hell mode once you reach level 11. You also get a certain number of coins gifted to you as you level up.
The auto clear tickets.
You get the VIP Blitz tickets included, and you get the Triple H Kings of Kings Weekly Tournament.
And the loot boxes also.
You get the additional loot boxes, which depends on your tier. So that's still going to exist. It's no longer going to be called the VIP Club. It's going to be called the King of Kings Pass. It's going to be still inclusive, and instead of paying $2.99 a week, it's actually lowering the price of that to $9.99 a month.
So you're saving about $2 a month.
Give or take, yeah. You'll be saving about $2 a month, which for those of you who are already upset by the fact that you have to pay $12 a month to play the game, well, now you'll be paying $10.
Well, you don't have to pay it anyway.
Well, of course, you never have to pay anything. But there are people who say, oh, I pay VIP and I already don't like paying that. Well, guess what? Now you're paying less. And if you're willing to commit to a 1-year subscription to that in advance, you'll be paying $100, a savings of 2 free months.
My wife spends more than that in half a day in coffee.
Yeah, I mean, we were actually just conversing this. I have a friend who spends $7 a day on coffee. A
Starbucks coffee is $7 or $8. You take 2 or 3 a day times 5 for the 5 days of the week, and that's more of their most expensive VIP package.
Right. So
And you're not drinking it.
They're actually, what they're doing is they're taking the existing system that they have in place, which, listen, a lot of people complain there's not enough benefits to that, and truthfully they have been a little lax on those benefits.
Yeah.
They could do more VIP inclusive stuff.
They're better the higher you are, but if you're on the lower end of the tiers, there's not that many benefits with the way it is right now.
I mean, the auto clears are really nice. Like
Yeah.
the auto clear system where you can literally just, once you've 3-starred it, you can go back and auto clear your dailies. It saves me time and effort. Sometimes you're just too tired to do it, and I
haven't done the dailies in months.
Or sometimes during a feud, I'll just be like, oh, I'm going to auto clear it today.
I'm just auto clearing everything. I answer so many messages, I don't have time to do the dailies.
Yeah, that sounds like a personal problem, to be honest.
I'm really excited about this $9.99 though, because it's comparable basically to like a month of Netflix. Like that's how I compare my spending in this game. Like how much the most expensive thing I'm subscribed to, I would say, is Netflix. Is like, okay, am I getting equal entertainment value if I'm paying $12 or less compared to Netflix? And I think this $9.99 is hitting the nail on the head.
And I love that comparison because I opened my Netflix account today for the first time in like 5 months.
Oh wow, really?
And the only reason I keep my Netflix account is so I could use it for work because I'm a teacher, and sometimes you just need to throw on a movie randomly.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, so I pay $10 a month for Netflix and I barely use it.
Yeah.
So
my wife and my kid use it a lot. I mainly watch the Marvel series and House of Cards, and that's about it.
I mean, there are a few things that like there are times where I'll binge watch stuff. That's about it. But
yeah,
I don't use it regularly.
I got so many subscriptions. The way I look at it is like, how many hours of entertainment do I get from the game? Yeah. And is whatever amount of money I spend worth that amount of time that I'm going to get out of? I mean, if I like $10 a month, I mean, I'm spending what, 3-4 hours a day on the game. Mm-hmm. I mean, how many hours is that in a month? That's a hell of a lot of hours for $10. Obviously, I'm well above $10 a month, but still, if that was the case, I mean, I'm guessing the average player doesn't play like 2 minutes a day.
Right. No, I don't think anybody. It's not possible to just play 2 minutes a day unless you're not completing your dailies.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the next package that is going to be introduced is the DX Army Pass. Now, this package will be $19.99 a month, or if you prepay 6 months in advance, you'll get 1 month free, I believe.
Yep.
So, it'll come out to somewhere around $100 for 6 months.
Yeah.
All right. Included with that, in addition to the benefits you get, you get access to the Champions VIP Club area in the game. So that doesn't change. You're going to get 70 daily DX Vault coins, a weekly 3-star token case. Now, the 3-star token cases are worth about 5,000 in-game cash per month. I think those are what we call the 1250 bags. So if you get one a week times 4 weeks, 1250 times 4 gives you 5,000 in-game cash. And now, if you know anybody who buys cash knows, $19.99 a month literally just gets you 2,000 cash. So right there, the cash value is more than double. Yeah. In addition, you are going to get a 2-star gold Shawn Michaels DX, which is a technician.
Yep.
We don't have any information on the specs of him yet, but
footage should be in the next couple of days, but we don't have that yet either.
Yeah. Now they will be updating him from what you've seen. Like, I know he's currently in the King's Weekly Tour, and you've seen him in like some random tours as well as some random blitzes in the past.
He's going to be different, but we're told that he's going to be very, very good.
Yeah, very, very good. And I've been hinted that the DX, the whole break it down with the X is going to come into play. So for those of you who have DDP, he may be an important trainer.
Yep.
Wow, DDP is going to be a beast.
Well, or at least his training ability is going to be a beast.
Yeah.
So that's what you get for the $20 a month. So the next package, the DX Elite Pass. Now this one, a little bit more money. So you're going to get it's $49.99 per month, which will get you a weekly 4-star token case, which is currently valued at 18,000 in-game cash per month.
Yeah, because they're 4,500 each when they are offered.
Right. And then there's 150 daily DX Vault coins, an additional weekly 15 gold auto clear tickets, an additional 2 loot boxes, in addition to the ones you're getting based on your VIP level.
The loot boxes are probably my favorite thing from the current VIP right now.
Yeah,
I never get under 6 in any matches.
Very rare.
I don't need to farm anything anymore because I always get all the loot boxes with those. It's going to be even better with +2.
And in addition to that, you're also going to be getting access to a 3-star bronze Triple H DX. So that's
also a technician.
Also a technician. Again, they're definitely going to be updating his moves based on a different strategy they're going to go with. Again, could be another candidate for DDP. We don't know. Again, the whole break it down X chop they do.
Yeah, him also. We're going to get the footage later in a couple of days.
Yeah. Unfortunately, our main connection at Scopely, who does the video footage for us, has been under the weather, has been out of work, and not able to create these videos for us.
Well, they're finalizing how they are too. They're working on it right now. So
that too.
And also as a bonus, if for people that sign up for both the $49.99 and the $19.99, you're gonna get a 3-star silver poster of the Triple H DX.
So it's basically a free fuse up, which is nice. Save some tokens on getting. Now, if you're gonna want to keep your King of Kings Triple H, you're gonna have to maintain two separate subscriptions. So ideally, they would like you to have all 3 subscriptions.
That's
obviously not everyone can afford that.
Right. Now, if you think about it, though, and also I failed to mention, if you sign up for 6 months in advance, you'll receive a 1-month discount, making it $250 for the 6 months.
Yep.
So, but the way I look at it is, how many megas have come out and people have shot $600, $700 into that mega and not even gotten the mega, right? So you're sitting here $700 and you basically have $700 worth of duplicates, and now it would be $700 worth of shards.
Yeah.
And you've got nothing except for what you get when you buy the packs. So here you're getting guaranteed tokens, guaranteed loot boxes, and now you have what they're calling these DX vaults.
Yeah, and we don't know yet what's in them, but they're really excited about it. So
they're excited about it. They really want it now. From the way I understand, so the current vault system they use in the game. So right now they're running the family reunion monthly event. You get a vault, you open it. You have the possibility of getting, let's say, 8 different items. I could open 8 different vaults and get the same item 8 times. Right? I can get coins every time. I can get TP every time. I can get 3-star gold or whatever tokens are in there. I can get the same thing 8 times by opening 8 vaults. Yep. The way these vaults are going to work is different. So they're going to start with, I believe they said 250 items.
No, that was just an example.
That was just a number they threw out.
Yeah, that was just a number for example purposes.
All right, so we'll use that example. It's going to start with, let's say, 250 items. The first time I pull the vault, I'm going to get one of the 250 items out of that vault. The next time I open that vault, when I earn enough coins to open it again, there's only going to be 249 items in there. That one vault item will be removed. So I can't get the same thing again.
So you're guaranteed to get everything in that box at some point.
At some point. So, and I believe there's a 4-star character in that vault.
That's the rumor. I tried earlier today to get the info, and they wouldn't tell me.
And I would assume it would be X-Pac.
That would be my guess as well.
4-star X-Pac. So quick question. For the budget-conscious player, let's say they can only choose between the King of Kings pass and the DX Army pass. Would you advise them to just forego the King of Kings and just go straight to DX Army?
I would.
I would.
Just for the extra thing, like the DX Vault thing, the token case. I mean, for just like $20 a month. Again, I mean, that's what it costs you when you go to McDonald's. So,
I mean, if you think about it, though, the King of Kings pass, it's well worth it if you're going to be competing in the King of Kings weekly tournament every week. It's, you get 600,000 coins right there, and when you buy coins, you're not getting that many coins for $10 a month.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you want to break it down there, 1 million coins is $30 when you buy coins.
Yeah, and both Shawn Michael and Triple H are not going to have their own tour, and the reason behind that is that they didn't want us to have like too many tours because it would be too tedious, too much stuff, too long to get your reward. So that's why you're getting like the token cases and the vault coins right away. They don't want you to work to get them, so they're giving them right away, because otherwise that would be just too many tours to do in a week.
I like that. Okay.
As it is when I do my King of Kings, I do a little bit every day until it's done, because to sit there and do 48 matches is just very taxing.
Yeah, it's a very long tour.
I wish at least the Elite Pass had some form of diamonds in them.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need diamonds when you're getting
the 4-star token case, though.
Yeah, when you're getting the 4-star tokens in there.
Yeah.
But does that now have like a guaranteed drop rate, or is it still variable?
I mean, we don't know until we see it, but I'm assuming you'll get at least one a month out of it.
Well, one a month seems reasonable. Okay.
Like,
I mean, if you think about it, if you use the token, the diamonds you get from the King's Weekly from Hell Mode, if you can beat Hell Mode, you're getting 2,000 diamonds a month. That's 2 pulls. Mm-hmm. So even at a 30% drop rate, which is generous, 30% drop rate, you're getting one every 2.5 months, give or take.
Okay.
If you're getting 1 out of every 4 of these token boxes that you're getting, that's 1 a month. Still a better drop rate.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
Well, nothing's guaranteed, because you could open it. You could get 1 every week.
I'm the poster boy for shit luck.
I thought I had seen Dan's Reddit post and says something about guaranteed.
Well, you're guaranteed the token case. Now, unless these are a different token case, which are guaranteeing you a 4-star gold token.
I don't think so. This is the regular 4-star token case. They wouldn't mention the worth, how much it's worth.
Well, here's the thing. They're saying 18,000 in-game cash, and the token cases they're talking about are 3,500.
It's 4,500.
No, it's 35.
35? I was pretty sure it was 4,500.
Is it 35 or 45? Now I'm confused.
Because if you do 4,500 times 4, that's 18,000.
Yeah, no, I know the math, but I thought that the cases were 3,500. I could be mistaken. I don't know. I'm sure that somebody's going to watch this video, and we'll get 100 messages with the correct answer. So...
What else?
It would be nice to know, but we don't know it. Like, how many vault coins actually open a vault?
Right. So it says here on the information that I was sent, vaults will allow new players to earn a guaranteed pool of rewards. These will be fixed, which means you know exactly what you do to enter the vault. Some vaults, like the DX Vault, are specific to each individual player, which means players earn all the rewards, while others will be shared. More details on how they will share will come at a later time, but for now,
it's not going to be one coin, one pull. That's for sure. It could be 100 per pull, could be 1,000 per pull. We don't know what it's going to be, but it's not going to be 1 per 1.
Yeah, it's not like, especially, no, it definitely won't be 1 per 1, because you're getting 70 daily from the Elite Pass, from the Army Pass, and 150 daily from
that's 220 if you get both.
Right, so it's 220 a day. I would assume it would probably be somewhere around 1,000, which seems to be a number that they like to work with.
Yeah, you'd be able to.
Coins or 1,000,
you'd be able to get 1 pull every 5 days if you have both,
which would be nice. Right. So the thing is also, if you have both packages, you'll get those pulls a little more often, which is very nice. Now again, with that rumor of there being a 4-star character in there, would be nice.
Yeah. Again, that's just a rumor. They didn't tell us there's a 4-star.
That is not confirmed, so don't check it out and be like, Big Poppa and Guersan and Davey told me there's gonna be. No, we didn't tell you. We told you there's a rumor. And since Davey works for Scopely, he can't confirm or deny it.
I work for the corporation. So are we thinking that with the Army Pass and the Elite Pass, the rewards inside the vaults are tiered as well?
I'm not sure.
I don't think
so. I think it's just a set pool of rewards where you're guaranteed to get one from that pool every time.
It's just that you're going to get it faster if you have multiple subscriptions.
Right, and they're probably equal odds.
Okay.
I would assume equal odds on getting everything from the vault. Kind of like with the D9 pool of guys you were getting at 4-star. It was equal odds.
Got it.
And I saw a fairly, even distribution of who got which guy. So
yeah.
So for you guys, would you consider having all 3 passes, or would you just do the 2 new ones? Or
I mean, I've invested way too much into my Triple H King of Kings to give them up right now.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
I'll probably end up getting all 3. I mean, all 3 of them, it's going to end up to $80 a month. I mean, $80 a month is a lot of money for a lot of people. But obviously, if you do pulls every once in a while, even if you do 1 pull per month, that's $100. You're getting a hell of a lot more for $80 that you're getting for $100 pull.
So one of the things that hasn't been confirmed as well was there was something going on about free pulls after a certain number of pulls, cash back on your pulls. So these are just unconfirmed rumors. And that's one thing you have to be careful is if you're getting information from somebody outside of Scopely and has not received the information directly from Scopely, it's not something that can be confirmed. So I know those of you who are subscribed to the Intel bot, while the person who runs that, whose name obviously I won't mention because we don't mention names of people who read code, does a great job trying to keep people informed. But again, that's all speculation until you hear it directly from Scopely.
I mean, obviously they dig the information from the game, but it doesn't mean that it's going to come to fruition. Like it's a lot of these information are there as placeholders and are never gonna, like we've seen many time offers that were digged up that never appeared in game.
Never came out. Yeah,
it's because the info is there, but it doesn't mean it's going to be used.
Remember when they had that 99-cent ginger offer that everybody was like, "Oh, we're gonna get ginger for 99 cents."
Yeah.
I never saw that.
Yeah, I mean that's
recently the 48-hour feud.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's just placeholder info. I mean a lot of the time it's true info, but a lot of the time it's info that just never come to be. So that's why we got to take everything with a pinch of salt.
Right. Well, as Davey was saying, like the most recent info was that this feud that we just had over the weekend was going to be a 48-hour feud. And that was solely based on the fact that the feud pack was in the store from Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah.
Which it normally isn't. And what it really was the 2 12-hour feuds, obviously. So they needed to keep the feud pack in the store longer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And how many events have just popped up without anybody knowing about it also?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could think of the George Steele Talent Up event. The coin events usually pop up, like the faction-wide coin events. They usually just pop up without anybody knowing about it. So what's your opinion on this, guys? I mean, I personally think that I'd definitely at least be willing to try it for the first month to see what benefits I would get from it.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're on a budget-conscious, spending conscious budget, whatever, you got to save your money so you can go to Starbucks 3 times a day instead.
Yeah. One thing I confirmed with Dan that might be good to specify, that was one of the things that was actually in the Intel that was data mined, and that was not correct, is that getting those VIP are going to increase your drop rate for megas. It won't. It has no effect on... It's just that the guaranteed part, it was for the items that you get with the packages and the vault, but you don't have any... It doesn't have any effect on regular mega pools.
Yeah,
you're not going to have better odds.
Right. If there was a way to get better odds, we'd figure it out.
Yeah, I'd be all over that.
I think I'll definitely try the $20 one just out of curiosity to see what the vault offers and stuff of that nature. And the token cases, obviously.
Right.
I mean, it always depends on how much people can afford in the first place. I mean, a lot of the players are kids. I mean, obviously they can't afford anything because they don't really have revenue and their parents are not going to pay for them. So that's not going to be for them also. I mean, not everyone can have $20. I mean, a lot of people are paycheck to paycheck and just can't afford that. It's mainly for those that either obviously spend a lot or the occasional spenders, because it's just a better value than your occasional pull that you're going to be doing.
Right, and here's the thing is if you're not willing to pay it and you still just want to continue with your regular VIP the way you are, you're actually going to end up saving money.
Yeah.
And
there you go. Yeah.
You know, I know there's a huge consensus, and you're reading on social media every time how things in this game are catered towards people who spend money. And I'm like, and I'm going to say this, Frank, like, no shit. No shit. A business is going to cater towards the people who spend money on their business. You know, if you walk into McDonald's and ask to use the bathroom, they'll let you use it, but they're not going to give a crap if you complain about how dirty it is.
You know what? As much as I hate to agree with you, I agree with you. That makes a lot of sense when you break it down like that. You got to cater to the customer that's actually paying. That makes a lot of sense.
Now, yes, I do agree that you have to make it enticing for free-to-play players to play the game in hopes that eventually they'll drop a couple of dollars.
Yeah, I was seeing a post the other day. The guy was saying that the game should be 100% free, that you should get all new characters as they are released, all past characters, and as they are released, you should get them maxed. And maybe he would think in spending $5 to get all that, but even then $5 would be much because it's a mobile game. I mean, you can't reason with someone like that.
That's insane.
And here's the thing, if you are, and like just the way I look at it is if I got every character given to me maxed out, what would be the point of playing? Like the whole point of playing is to increase your roster and grind out what you need to level up your characters. And I mean, listen, if they were to even give you one free character a month, which lately they've been essentially giving you one free character a month.
Yeah.
You still need to like work on leveling that character up. If they give them to you maxed out, what's the point? Okay, let's just play. That's it.
Yeah, you have no purpose.
Would you guys play this game if they gave you all the characters maxed out, but instead of paying to like pull characters and stuff, you pay for like cosmetics or to unlock moves?
Probably not.
Yeah. I kind of like just leveling guys and picking who I want to work on. Like I kind of like, I have a lot of good guys right now that are not leveled because I just don't have the resources to do so. Right. So yeah, I like having to make choices on who I'm going to work on, because I would just get bored if I would get everything ready to go.
Like I'll even use KH9 for example. Nice guy from the few times I talked to him, but he literally just spends what he needs to get every character and max them out. Wow. I mean, to me at that point, it's like, where's the grind?
Yeah, you just hit the ceiling immediately, and then there's nothing really left to do.
Right. And I respect the guy. Listen, he's doing something he enjoys doing. He enjoys it at his level. So.
Yeah, I mean, everyone plays the game differently, and not everything is worth the same for everyone.
So you are available to get multiple pass. If you want to keep your King of Kings pass, you can also get that, as well as the DX Elite Pass. They're available on all platforms, including Android and iOS. One thing is, if you decide to just stick with the King of Kings Weekly Pass, it's going to again be monthly. And if you're on an iOS platform, the change is going to happen on its own. So you will no longer be billed $2.99 a week. You'll just be billed once a month at $9.99. However, if you're on the Android platform, you do need to cancel your current subscription and renew it. And basically start a new one to get the $9.99 rate. Unfortunately, that's just that's between Google and them. It's what's available to them. That is not the fault of Scopely, despite popular belief. You know, they do have to work with the Google platform. In this case, the iOS platform is a little easier to work with.
Yeah, that's the one thing Apple did right.
I can name a few others. Listen, you know what? I guarantee you one thing. Every one of those hackers and cheaters you see in the game, they're also on an Android platform.
Well, that's for sure because they're
Definitely.
they're using APKs,
which you can't use on iOS.
Yeah.
These 15 gold auto clear tickets look so juicy.
Right?
Just that alone.
I mean,
15.
I use my golds on hell modes.
I don't use my golds right now. I have plenty of them. So occasionally I will say, okay, I'm going to use 100 tickets to get TPs, and I'll end up with like 200 or 300 TP out of it because they're so valuable, those golds.
Well, I don't have that many left because I use like 28 a day.
Yeah.
28 TP a day?
No, 28 of the clear tickets a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use any. I try not to use any. I try to do as much as I can on my own.
I don't have time to do the dailies.
But we don't all spend 6 hours making videos for YouTube now, do we?
Oh, making the videos is not even an hour. Answering every comments is the other 5 hours.
Good Lord.
Well, we don't all have 9,000 subscribers now, do we?
Oh, the shade.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I'm not jealous of him, and I'll tell you why. Like, as much as I would love to have that many subscribers, I don't need 150 to 200 messages coming at me a day.
Oh, that's a slow day. It's 200 to 300 on an average day.
And people, like, they get mad at you. Like, honestly, like, the messages
respond.
I do get, I would say I get about 20 or 30 a day. And when you don't answer them, like, within 5 minutes, they start sending you question marks.
Yeah, they feel so entitled.
Yeah, I get a couple of those. Like when I wake up in the morning, I got people from the other side of the planet, and they're like, "You there, man? You man? Why are you not answering? I'm sleeping, for fuck's sake."
Why no answer me?
Yeah.
Not why aren't you answering? Why no answer me?
Well,
Yeah.
English is not the first language.
Or second.
So quick question. If you guys had to, is there anything you guys would want differently about these new passes that?
Well, I'd love all of them to be in the same package.
Yeah, I mean, I would love like a combined discount. Like if you would combine the three and say, okay, you know what, you get all three, we'll charge you, even if it's a $5 discount, we'll charge you 75 instead of 80. And I know they're probably not going to do that, and I'm not mad at that. Like again, I'm not mad because I know they got to make their money. Honestly, I can't say there's anything I would want differently until I actually see it rolled out in the game.
Yeah.
And see what I'm getting for my money.
Like we got about 2/3 of the information. Like the other 1/3 being what the actual characters can do and what's inside the freaking vaults and how much the pool are going to be and how many items are in there. I'm guessing that's all information we're going to get shortly, but we don't have it yet.
Yeah, I would definitely love for previous tier benefits to be rolled into the higher tiers, even if they have to raise the price a little bit.
That's probably the main thing that, well,
I mean,
after the prices, that's the main thing that people like said they wanted.
I mean, honestly, I feel like what you are missing is if you just, let's say you just got the Elite Pass instead of the Army Pass and the Elite Pass, you're missing out on obviously Shawn Michaels and the 3-star token case, because you're still getting the coins, you're getting more of them, you just wouldn't be getting the combined amount.
Yeah.
And didn't they say that
and less vault pulls also?
Well, that's because you're not getting the extra.
Yeah.
Did we mention that they said if you got the Elite and Army Pass, you would get like additional bonuses?
So there is a one-time additional bonus, and I believe it's only if you do it the first month. You're getting that 3-star silver fuse up for Shawn.
Well, they actually said that there was going to be something for the other months.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Let me just get it back here.
I'm looking. I don't see that on there.
No, it's not in the PDF.
If someone signs up for both the DX Army Pass and DX Elite Edition
you see
in the first month, they'll receive a 3-star fuse-up poster for DX. Oh, and additional ongoing benefits will be given every month. Yes.
Yeah.
So there will be an additional benefits for having both.
Yeah,
so
Dan said in his Reddit post, he said, and we are committed to providing extra added value to these players every subsequent months.
So you never know what you're going to get.
So the first month you're going to get the fuse up poster, but the next month you don't know what. You're going to be getting something else. Hopefully it's not going to be a fuse up for someone you already fused up. Like the next month you would get the fuse up for Sean, but you already got your Sean there.
At 4
Oh, yeah.
stars.
Well, then again, if it's a 3-star, you would
If
fill
it was
that star.
Right, maybe 1,000 ZKO shards a month.
Eh. I mean,
Hey.
I'd be happy with another 4-star case.
Yeah. Or just like a 4-star silver token every month. That'd be good.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be
We
too
get one a
nice.
week from what's it called, from Heat, but that's never enough.
Yeah. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Speaking for the lower end player, the $9.99 value alone, I think that's just in the right direction. If I do nothing else but that's a hit in the right direction.
Well,
Everything else,
like I said, if you do nothing else, you're now saving $2 a month. And $2 a month doesn't seem like a lot, but it even comes out to better. And I know, again, I'm speaking from the cheap seats here because I can afford it, and I know how much I can and can't afford on things. So for me to shell out $100 for a year in advance, I can do it, and I know a lot of people can't. But if you can shell out $100 bucks in advance, you're actually getting 2 free months of it as well. So that's actually a savings of $20 for the year.
You pay $99 for the whole
Right
year.
Right now you're paying $12 a month. So if you pay for a full year, that's $144.
Yep.
So if you pay for it in a year, you're actually saving $44 on the year. That's like a week's worth of Starbucks.
For someone who doesn't drink that many coffees.
Right. Well, it's for someone who goes Monday through Friday and gets 1 coffee.
Yeah, and skip one day.
and they don't get a pastry to go with it.
Yeah. Freaking
I give it
coffee's
a thumbs up.
expensive.
Listen, I have a friend who I work with in the summertime. She goes to Starbucks every day, and she gets a drink that's like this big, right? And she gets like a pastry to go with it every day. And the bill is like $9 and change a day. And I'm like, yeah, well,
it's a lot.
Yep.
That's a lot for coffee and a pastry.
it's not even a coffee, dude. It's like a fruity drink with no caffeine in it.
Yeah.
A mocha latte frappe with a dash of this and sprig of that.
And then they spell your name wrong on top of it. So
Yeah, well, that's a feature of the place.
like, how do you spell
Man.
Brian wrong? There isn't even a Q in my name.
They could put a Y.
Well, that I see. Like the BRY I've seen. But like,
Yeah.
I have a friend who's got a very Hebrew name. His name is Shalom, which is a very Hebrew name. He gets back the weirdest things on his cups. He has like an entire album dedicated to it on Facebook.
It's crazy.
All right, folks. So that is basically what the new tiered VIP system is. I don't even know if I'd call it a tiered system. It is kind of a tiered system. So you're going to get more for your money. That's what it comes down to. They're offering you more. And I know people have said, oh, this game is a cash grab. But this is really a way to give you more guaranteed stuff for your money.
And I mean, it's optional. If you don't like it, you don't take it and go on with your day.
That's what it comes down to.
It's for the people that want to take it. You don't have to take it.
Right. Listen, they're going to dangle the carrot in front of you. The question is whether or not you eat the carrot.
I mean, a lot of people right now, those that are interested, they're waiting to see on those characters to basically be like, that's what's going to make it or break it. So stay tuned.
How good the character is will be a make or break for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Then you also have to consider their tag links. That should be pretty interesting too.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't really tag that much.
Titles,
Other than in versus, I mean, when do you need tags really?
Right, the tag links.
Did you guys
may be interesting? The trainer ability.
Yeah.
That they may or may not have can entice people. You never know.
Let me make sure. Did these things? The collaborative vaults, like events and stuff of that nature. That's where a tag could possibly come in.
Yeah,
it's
maybe
possible, but I'm thinking that's more of you have to work together with other people, kind of like with your faction.
Yeah, like a faction event maybe.
Okay.
But I don't think those are going to have anything to do with the VIP. I think it's just going to be another type of event that's going to be in game with another set of vaults.
Which actually could be for only VIP members, which it could be that you're working with members of another faction to get things done, which would be pretty cool that you're actually working with other people other than your own faction for a change.
Yeah, like a collaborative, like VIP.
That's pretty cool. I like that
event.
idea if that's the case.
I mean, again, we're just speculating here, but
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
I think overall, it's going to bring added entertainment to the game for those who sign up for it.
Yeah,
again, if you can afford it and it's something you want to do, by all means do it. If you can't afford it, your game is not going to change.
Yeah,
this is an additional feature for customers for paying customers.
Yeah, basically a way to actually get something out of your money guaranteed.
Which you really don't have much these days guaranteed.
Yeah.
You're guaranteed two things in life: death and taxes.
Pretty much.
All right, folks. So that's going to be it for today. I want to thank our boy Davey D for joining us today. It's been a real pleasure having you aboard.
Gracias. Nice to be here.
Let's do this again sometime soon because it's definitely a lot of fun. Again, if you're not a subscriber now on any of the 3 channels, go ahead and subscribe. Leave a comment. Leave a question. Leave a like. Don't leave a dislike. We don't like that. And remember, you get out of the game what you put into it.
100%.
And that includes time.
All right, folks. This is Big Poppa signing off.
All right. G out. Thanks, guys.
Adios.